But I do think with the new administration coming on, I do think ICE is going to be pursuing these individuals with increased vigor, and we want to be there to help them as much as we can.
Tonight, some Kentucky jails, we've learned, are changing their policies, feeling pressure from their communities and the Trump administration to enforce immigration law. It's our top story at 6. Hello, everybody, and thanks for joining us on this Friday evening. I'm Doug Proffitt. Kentucky's governor says the state has not been contacted with any of these requests just yet. But as Isaiah Kim Martinez and senior photojournalist Alyssa Newton learned in central Kentucky today, some local agencies are already getting more calls.
Call it the Donald Trump effect.
ICE is under more pressure to go after them.
Immigration and Customs Enforcement contacting jails across the country, including in Scott County, Kentucky, in Georgetown.
Elevator on 1.
As part of the new administration's crackdown on undocumented immigrants.
All of last year, we had maybe one ICE detainer. And so far in the last 7 weeks or so, we've had 4.
Scott County jailer Darren Broyles
204
showing us inside the detention center.
They have their finger on the pulse of who is brought into this jail and other jails statewide.
And I'm sure you expect that to be even more the case moving forward, especially now with this new policy.
Yes, absolutely.
With the new policy enacted in December, the jail has upped its communication with ICE about inmates federal agents want in their custody, now transferring them to Oldham County's detention center in LaGrange, which is a dedicated 72-hour holding center contracted with the feds to make pickups. Scott County has never had this kind of agreement in place.
If we receive a ICE detainer, we can't hold them. If they bond out on their charges, we have to go ahead and release them.
But following pressure from the community just outside Lexington to address illegal immigration, Broyles has found a workaround.
The number of foreign-born nationals that come into our facility has gone up 2.5 times. We're seeing Russian immigrants, Ukrainian immigrants, African immigrants. It's a relief for me to be able to implement this policy and work with ICE in a much more positive fashion.
Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear asked if state officers would assist in enforcement of ICE directives.
We haven't received any specific requests from ICE, from immigration authorities for any level of assistance thus far. We'll also have to evaluate whether the group the request is made to has the training.
We heard the jailer in your story say that he can't hold them. Why is that?
It all comes down to they're fearing lawsuits. It's advice they've gotten from their county attorney, Doug, essentially saying if folks have bonded out, right, or say they served their sentence, they were convicted, for ICE to request up to a 48-hour hold after that, it basically puts the onus on the jails. And they're saying, listen, if something were to happen in that period of time where they're technically free to go, and we're still holding them, they see that as a potential legal risk that they just don't want to take. So this is a workaround.
And so this is all just starting, brand new into this administration.
And we're going to be seeing a lot more of it, is essentially what the jailer told me.
All right. For state of Indiana, a new bill would make it a requirement for jails and sheriffs to work with ICE. House Bill 1158 would require every sheriff to sign an agreement with ICE, and this would allow the federal agency to delegate some of their immigration enforcement to local authorities. The Indiana Sheriff's Association is officially neutral on this bill, but sheriffs in Indiana have come out questioning the entire idea, including Gibson and Tippecanoe counties. Their sheriffs tell our Indianapolis station that it would create more work for departments that are already struggling.